Hello there, fellow collectors. Welcome to the show. Welcome to episode 29. We're almost to 30 of Sneak Peek Sunday. I am here with the one and only Mr. Up and Comer, aka Mr. Meow, aka Mr. This Justin, aka Justin, aka How? Yeah. Yeah. What is up, bro? How are you doing on this Sunday night? I told you when we go live, I'm going to flip a switch because I'm not going to lie. I was feeling kind of tired backstage, but we're live now. We're going. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm trying to flip the switch as well. I'm a little tired as well. Been watching some foosball all day, but been doing some other stuff. You know, getting some content prepared for the upcoming weeks. But
nice.
Yeah, man. Football's back. The weather actually here early in the morning was like 58 degrees. It only lasted for like an hour, and then it got back to like 85, 86. But for like an hour this morning, it truly felt like fall. So I got those fall vibes going right now.
Nice, dude. Do you want to tell the people, we're talking a little bit backstage, you want to tell the people about what football team you're a fan of and how that went for you today?
Yeah, for NFL, obviously Cowboys, you know, college football, huge Longhorn fan. Both got huge wins this week. The Texas one really big, but Cowboys looked really good, man. Defense looks insane again this year. Mm-hmm. So if Dak can take care of the football, man, could be a good year for us, but our defense just looked insane. But yeah, hopefully everybody's team. I don't know if anybody else. I mean, I'm sure there's some people out there that are in the NFL as well, but I know that you're a Patriots guy.
I am.
They got a big win. I don't think anybody was expecting that today. Yeah,
dude, big dub, man. First game that Gerard Mayo was coaching as a head coach, which is awesome to see. You know, being a Patriots fan for a long time, you know, saw him as a linebacker on one of the Super Bowl winning teams. He's been one of the I think he was a linebackers coach here for the last 5 years. Then, you know, he's a head coach. But dude, for him to get a win on the road against the Cincinnati Bengals team, who people are saying like it's Super Bowl or bust for this team, dude, just huge dub. Nobody's counting the Patriots in this year for anything. So just a huge dub. Awesome to see them win. And Gerard Mayo get his first win as a head coach. I saw as the first win since 1991 for like the first game for a new head coach for the Patriots. And I know Bill Belichick was a coach for a while, but like from 91 until he started coaching, it's pretty crazy. So really cool to
their defense looked great too.
Their defense looked great. I was happy with how their defense was playing. I'm happy their offense came out how they did, you know, starting the season. And you never know how a team's going to be, but like to be, I'm liking the composure, man. I'm liking the composure.
Yeah. They gave me like a free preview of NFL Sunday Ticket for 30 minutes. And that was kind of fun, flipping back and forth. I normally go with Red Zone. If anybody has the Red Zone package, you can get that like kind of added on to different stuff. That's fun because it shows you all the scoring plays. And plus the Cowboys normally have that 3:00 game or like a night game. So, you know, that noon slate, man, that's the one problem I have with NFL is like, if you know, you're almost forced to get Sunday Ticket if you're out of region or whatever. And that Sunday Ticket price is insane. And plus they have all the games at 12. So like you got, you know, with college football, like it's a whole day of football. Like literally there's like 7 games on at any given time slot. NFL, they just put everything at noon. So it's really hard to kind of
Red Zone, baby.
A lot of the game. That's why you got to almost have Red Zone. That's why I get
Red
it every year. Yep.
Yep. Red Zone is awesome. Also, have you gotten any new figures lately?
Yeah, I still haven't unboxed the Natiri. I've just been super busy and I kind of wanted to like, I'm not going to do a review per se, but I'm going to do like do a lot of pictures with both Natiri and Jake, maybe throw that up on Instagram or something, maybe do like a showcase video. And then I got, I just paid off or got the invoice and paid off Mantis. That's shipped. So, I mean, if I had to guess, I'll probably get that by Friday of next week, something like that. So I'm really excited for Mantis.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Be careful with that pleather, man. Poof.
I know. Luckily, I'm not going to do anything crazy with it. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I do with the Catwoman. It's literally gonna be museum pose for the most part. I mean, with that mantis,
she looks great museum pose, anyways. But yeah, dude, that's awesome, man. Awesome, very cool. I haven't really a couple things I'm waiting on. I actually got like a loose Nightmare Batman for a pretty good price. I've been wanting to get that figure for a while. And then I got the custom Topo coat to go with it. We'll see how that is. That's supposed to be here. Hopefully they'll probably be arriving both around the same point in time. Then I also got a really good price on a droid R5D4. You know, the R5D4 pit droid and the B droid.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, one I passed on a while ago. I actually had it on order. I was on the wait list for Underground, and it was back when it first came out, and I actually had an opportunity to buy it, but I just couldn't at the time. So I had to pass on, even though it was on the wait list. So shout out to Tighter FL, friend and channel member, who was able to find me one for a really good price. So really awesome to get that. And then around the corner, we got the Mark 6 with the gantry, baby. Invoice expected September 18th is the time that it's supposed to arrive.
I don't want that invoice,
10 days from now, but I'm going to guess that that's going to be coming this week.
I don't want it.
I feel like when he says like expect it, we expect our shipment by this date. It's been early, like for the past, like most recent deliveries that I've gotten from Underground. It's been getting invoiced earlier than that. It's been shipping that same day. So, yeah. That's gonna be sweet. I can't wait to. Not looking forward to the invoice, but can't wait to unbox.
I'm not either. I'm not either, and I don't even know if I have the space. Like that might stay in box for a bit.
You think you're gonna keep it?
I don't have the space. I'd be lying to you if I said it was a yes. There's a very high possibility I do not. But I'm gonna make the decision by tonight because, like you said, I can see that invoice dropping soon. And
that one's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that figure overall, with everything going on right now, and like. Just the market is just crazy. I wonder what's going to happen with that, like what that figure is going to look like next year, because Mark 3 was really hot out the gate too, and it was just like now you can get it for retail or under. It's crazy. I think if they keep giving us Avengers 2.0 stuff, I think it'll consistently hold, if not go up in value, just for that reason of like everybody wanting to kind of recreate that. You know, that would appeal to me as well. But I mean, I'm more excited for the suit up version personally. But yeah, I mean, it's just tough, man, because you're not getting like a full Iron Man suit with that one. But yeah, you know, it's mainly a space issue. Ooh, that suit looks dope.
It's mainly a space issue with the gantry. If I had to do it over again, I probably would have just ordered the regular. You know, it is what it is. Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, look at that. We're 12 minutes into the show, even though I don't know how long we've been talking for, like 10, maybe a little bit less than that. But let's get into some stuff here. Welcome to the show, everybody, where we review all this week's 1/6 scale news. There hasn't been a lot, so this is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter show than usual. But that being said, hope this helps you get rid of your Sunday scaries. And I hope you all enjoy your stay. A little bit more housekeeping. If you like what we do on Sundays, please consider supporting the channel by becoming a member of the Evil Empire, where you get access to a bunch of cool perks, including custom emojis, exclusive shoutouts, members only early access, and also giveaways. You can join by hitting the join button on the channel page or use the link pinned in the live chat. As always, huge shout out to everybody who's a member. We got 35 current members. Crazy. Y'all are the best. Best in 1/6. Best chat in 1/6, no doubt. Also, if you're looking for some cases like the ones behind me, go check out MODUSPACE.com. You can use code SNEAKER in all caps for $20 off of your order. And I just want to check something real quick. I wanted to see if the next batch of the mono is up yet. It is not, but I want to check because it's been a little bit of time. Hopefully that goes up soon if you're looking to pick up some monos. Last but not least, before we address the chat, as always, I want to give a shout out to Underground Figures. They're the best. You can check them out by going to undergroundfigures.net. If you make an account on their website, you are eligible for no NRD pre-orders. Love that. Love not having to put any money down on stuff and just paying for it when it comes in. They have great prices, double box, all shipments free of charge. Check out the description as always for details. Let them know I sent you. You can always mention me, even if you have a question or if you're ordering something. That would be awesome. It helps the channel out. It helps me get stuff for the future when we do more giveaways and celebration type stuff. So yes, please mention that I sent you. And go check them out. There's one other thing I was going to say, but I forgot what it was. Forgot what it was. Justin, before we address the chat, you got anything to add?
No.
Alrighty then. Let's address the chat. We got channel member Christian Cooper in the house. He says, what's up, guys? What is up, dude? Thanks so much for being here. We got Grand Admiral Howard Potts in the house. He says, good evening, Empire. Good evening to you, sir. Salute. We got Grand Moff Cage in the house with the hello there emoji. Hello there, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Evil Empire. Let's go, bro. Thank you so much for being here. And be sure to please hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Or if you're not enjoying the stream, please still hit that like button, even if you don't like it. Hit that like button. Look at that. Look at that face. We got 31 people in here, so please hit that like button. We got Grand Admiral Valkyrie Magnus in the house. Says, good evening, Evil Empire. LFG, long live the Empire. I love it. I love the hype. Let's go. Let's go. See, this is what I like to see at the channel members, man. The hype.
It's getting a little. This is
what I love to see in my ranks.
A little cultish.
This is what I like to see my ranks promoting in the chat right here. You know what I mean? This is what I need. This is what I need to stay strong. All right. You too, Mr. How Ya Figured, the Grand Admiral. How ya figure, celebrating 7 months of membership. Can't believe it's been that long because you became a member pretty early on in my channel membership.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. We're going to like.
I almost canceled because I had to make room for these POs, man. So I decided to keep it. I checked my budget and I thought we could do another month.
Another month, baby. Please give me another month. Let's go. Christian says my Padme is coming in this Tuesday. So hyped, dude. Padme is a great figure. I hadn't opened. Dude, this is funny. I don't know. I'd have to go back and I forget, but we were talking about Padme one time, and I think I was like, yeah, I opened her up, but I did I say like I opened up to open up the figure and then just put it back? Did I say that?
I can't remember what you said that about something.
I think like I must have got it confused because I got like 000 and Padme around the same time. I know I opened 000, but then I was like, I'm pretty sure at that same time I opened Padme. Anyways, I went to go open Padme and like she was still sealed. So I must have just completely, I don't know what was going on with that, but I did not when I opened my Padme. Sealed in the box. Thought I inspected, and I was worried because I'm like, oh shit. It's been way over 30 days. I'm not getting anything back. If I got to reach out to Underground to try to get something fixed, I am going to be out of luck. But luckily, no issues. Great figure. Great posability. Great figure. I love the material on the clothing too. And like,
I do too, man.
Love it.
I really think I truly think it's up there for one of the better figures of the year, man. I really do. Like when all things considered, I'm with you. Like the material is great. I personally think the head sculpt's super strong. I love the posability. And it just looks great. I can't describe it. It's like, I mean, you can see it on my top shelf here. Like she just looks amazing, man, with any display. I feel like you can put her with any episode 1, episode 2, episode 3.
Yep.
Clone Wars, whatever.
Dude, I'm excited. We're getting kind of closer to the tail end of the year and getting to where everybody does their top 10 figures of 2024. Oh, that's going to be exciting times.
Now when people do their top 10 figure, can you like say that I don't get one, but I still think it's top 10? Or do you do your top 10 with like, you have to have it, like you have to own it?
I personally do top 10 in my collection that I have. I think I may have done, I don't remember if I put Batman. I think I put Batman in there just as a, like, because Batman came out in December. So I think I put Batman in there, but I just said like Batman wasn't included in my ranking. I forget, but I acknowledge Batman because I was like, this definitely would have been a top figure if I had it, but I don't think I put it in my list. Does that make sense? Yeah. I put the main one, the ones that I have in my collection that I got or what I
because you can actually like seen it in person. I mean, I'll definitely want to do both because I mean, there's figures that I'm not going to get that I think are definitely like S tier figures,
Yeah, dude, I'm nervous Obi-Wan might not come up. Like I might not get my Obi-Wan until 2025. Obi-Wan from the show. Oh my gosh, Grail. But
I think we'll get him.
I think we'll get him this week. Let's go.
Speaking of Batman, in our Batman yet?
No. Been months. Hopefully soon.
Wild.
Yep, it's going trickling out. Last I read, I think this was like last week, at least from 1/6 Kit. I think he said like 20 to 30% released the batches, like in total, only 20 to 30% of the figures. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have Batman by the end of this year.
Damn.
But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I hope so. Speaking of Batman, we got Grand Moff Batman collectibles in the house. What is up, man? He says, let's go. Let's go, bro. Thank you so much for being here. We got Giovin in the house. Howdy, y'all. Freaking dying of this 103 degree weather in SoCal. Dude, that's rough. Hope everyone is staying hydrated. You too. It was like 72.
Yeah,
it was like hydrated. 72 and sunny here today. Yesterday, it was like in the low 60s. I think it was a high of 62. It was awesome. I didn't have to turn on my AC today. Feeling real good today. This is great. Been great, like fall type weather. But then we're supposed to get like 85 on Wednesday or something like that this week. So it's going to be interesting. Gonna be interesting. Grand Admiral Holly Figure says, thank you everyone for being here. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Really appreciate it. We got another Grand Admiral, AJ Agrusa, in the house. Greetings, friends. Hope everyone is doing well. And we got 6 Grand Admirals. Pretty much all the Grand Admirals are here. I'm looking at the list. We got Andreas IB. He's usually, sometimes I think he like lurks in the streams too. Every once in a while he'll post a comment. Mark Attack is no longer a Grand Admiral. Very sad. Very sad to lose Mark Attack. The big sad got to former Grand Admiral Mark Attack, and he defected. Mark, wow. If you're listening to this, I'm coming for you.
Dude, that's wild that now we know that if you leave the Empire, it's all fun and games.
Hold on, I didn't say he left. I said he left and defected.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Be careful out there, guys. If you're
don't say anything else. Thank you for being here, AJ. I really appreciate it, man. Another Grand Admiral. Really appreciate you being here, man. We got Keith Lee in the house. Says, think we're going to be able to avoid the 89 Batmobile drama gate tonight. No drama on this show. But what I will say about the Jazz Inc. 89 Batmobile is that thing looks incredible. Amazing. Having the 22 Jazz Inc. Batmobile. Love that thing. I'm looking at it next to my 89 Hot Toys Batmobile. 89 Hot Toys one is awesome, but just like knowing the quality of the Jazz Inc. one, the Hot Toys one, no slouch at all. I still think it's awesome, but you can see a difference. You can see a difference in some things, not everything, but you can definitely see differences. Kind of makes me want the Jazz Inc. one, but I don't want to go there, and I have to be on the wait list. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tempted. Like once you get one, it's kind of like, dang. So and I kind of go towards like, oh, I want like the most accurate representation of something too. And this, like, I know Yost is putting in like everything into this 89 Batmobile. Like this is like the piece for him that he's doing. So it's sick, man. It's really sick. That's what I'll say about it. But
do you have an 89 Batman?
No drama for me. I have one on pre-order with Underground Figures. I didn't, but he got either some cancellations.
I honestly thought you did, so that's why I said that.
So this is now the second time I've gotten a Batmobile without having the Batman, because I got Jasmine Batmobile before getting my Hot Toys Batman. But nevertheless, the Hot Toys Batmobile for me, 89, the Hot Toys one is great. But if that Jazz Inc. waitlist converts, we'll see. My will be tested, and then let's see what I want to do with my Hot Toys one. I would never keep both, but. Oh man, we'll see. Justin, what do you think about the 89 Batmobile from Jazz Inc.? And you can talk about the Hot Toys one a little bit if you want to.
I don't know much about it, to be totally honest with you. Like I've seen a few people's reviews on it. Like I haven't really watched like an actual review. I've just seen like the thumbnails and stuff. I'm purposely not looking at vehicles because I cannot go there yet. I just can't. It's too dangerous, man. And I will say, if I'm going to get one vehicle, it will 100% be the DeLorean. Like out of all the vehicles that are out right now, that's what I would start with. Yeah.
I think another thing is if there's any way that you can see one in person, like that is really helpful for vehicles. Like I was able to see him in person at Jedi Knight's Watch House, Graham, and like just kind of see that, like is what drew me to it. Once I saw it in person, I was like, damn, like vehicles are cool, but they take up a lot of space, dude. Like I just got these new cases and 2 of my DF-120s are taken up by 2 Batmobiles. So like they take up a lot of space. That's like, you can fit a lot of figures in these. So that takes up a lot of space for figures, you know what I mean, that you can't use. So yes, I am done with vehicles for the foreseeable future until Hot Toys does something Star Wars related, and then I will be in trouble. We'll see.
Well, do you count the Dewback as a vehicle? Technically, it kind of is because it takes.
Yeah, but I got room for I have room for that now with like my new cases
okay.
over here. I have room for it. It's gonna go right up here next to the new Hope shelf.
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see you get that one, and I'm really. I'm not gonna get it, but I'm excited to see in hand photos of that.
I wonder if we're gonna get that this year. Like I don't know. But yes, Keith, thank you so much for being here, man. We keep it drama free in this show, though. We just like to have a good time and have fun talking about figures. We got channel member collection obsession. Been a channel member for a very long time. Says hello all. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it, man. We got SG Collectibles now. Says what's up, everyone? What is up, SG? Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We got Nomar in the house as always. He says what's up, guys? What is up, Nomar? Appreciate you tuning in. We got Furry Ewok, newest channel member, Ichiwama. Hello, friends. I can't really do an Ewok very good. Ichiwama.
That's not bad.
I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. Like, Ichiwama. Want to give it a go? You going to give it a go?
I don't want to.
Ichiwama. All right. He doesn't want to. LOL. For Ewok, thank you so much for being here. And thank you so much for being a channel member. Really, really appreciate it. Collection Obsession says, hope you're feeling better, Sneaker. I am feeling a lot better today. Last few days, I was like on a recovery path. It was weird. Like I had some stomach bug thing that I'm pretty sure my kids gave me from daycare. Bounced back, but then like I felt like I had something else like concurrently. And then I didn't feel great. And then I did a quick hello there show on what day was that? I forget.
Friday, Thursday, right?
I think it was Friday. It was Friday in the afternoon. Because I got home from work. I was like, I'm going to just do this hello there for talk about Beetlejuice real quick, 30 minutes. And I still didn't feel great. Felt better, but my voice wasn't right. Still felt kind of congested. Felt better, but today I feel like is a time when I finally feel kind of back to normal. So it was a rough like week. There's just a lot of stuff going on too personally for me, but I am feeling better now. Thank you so much, Collection Session. I appreciate the kind words. Christian says, thanks, Steve. I forgot you were a Patriots fan, but before this, he said, my Bengals played terrible, but we usually have a bad start every year. Ooh, Joe Burrow 1-4 in starting games. Rough, man.
Yeah, and I got him on my fantasy team this year, and wasn't happy with today's performance.
I was very happy. Let's go. Batman Collector says my Titans suck. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Man, they were dominating that game early, man, and then turnovers and all kinds of stuff, man. They could have a rough year.
You never know first part of the year. You know what I mean? It's always early. It's early. We got Grand Admiral Thrawn's office in the house. Yes, the office of Grand Admiral Thrawn himself has a rank. He says, oh, hi. Just bring lots and lots of money. Oh, he's replying to me. Okay, I thought you were going to give me a lot of money today. But got it. We got Stacey Jedi 291 in the house. Says, good evening, Steve. Thank you, Stacey, so much for being here. And Justin.
Let's go. Thank you, Stacey.
Let's go. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you. We got Darth Malik's missing lower jaw in here as always as well. Well, it's official. It's officially both of your guys' fault. I picked up Imperial Disguise Jyn Erso.
Great decision.
Found it for a good price and couldn't say no. Now to replenish my war chest and grab the regular. Dude, congratulations. The one in disguise is I feel like very, very safe bet. Like, I don't think we're getting another Jyn Erso in disguise. That ship has sailed.
I agree.
Very safe bet. Jyn, we talked about this a little bit last time. I think the only way we really get a Jyn is if she shows up in Andor season 2, but then again, they gave Andor no love in season 1. So, are they going to do anything in season 2? Who knows? But even if we get a Jyn, I think it's still a great pickup. And you can put her in 2 different modes. Like I was saying, I would definitely, if you're going to get a Jyn now, the regular version of Jyn in her normal Rogue One outfit, get the deluxe. Because then you can change her outfit into 2 separate things. That way, if they do one for Andor season 2, it's probably not going to have both outfits. I don't see them just doing a straight up reissue. It'll probably be branded for the show. So I would say Jyn is another safe pickup. And then you could just do like her one where she's on that other planet in her like other outfit, with the rifle. Yeah, with that sniper. But congratulations. And thank you so much for being here. Oh, then he says, just in time for Hot Toys to release the figure, I'm sure. I think you're relatively safe. I really do.
I do too.
I love having both my generations.
I don't think it's a priority for them, to be honest with you.
Yep. I love I know I say it all the time. I love the Rogue One line, dude. It's one of my favorite cases that I have. So many amazing troopers, amazing characters. Love the movie. Justin, I know you're not that high on the movie. You thought it was okay, right?
Yeah, it's just not my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, just not your favorite, but yeah, I love that case. That's so good.
I know you threw that in there, so I'll get a lot of hate now in the comments. People are just gonna destroy.
Not gonna get any hate from me. Valkyrie Manny says, Sunday scary. Yes, I start a new job tomorrow morning. Dude,
congratulations.
Good luck. Congratulations. Hopefully you have a great first day. We got Tron in the house. What's up, Tron? He says, sup, canceled my Sideshow Beetlejuice and picked up the Hot Toys. Ooh, there you go. You're not the only one who's done this. We got Tighter FL in here, a channel member. He says, yo, my Bama, the team going up to Whiskey this week. Oh, are they?
Dude, South Florida game, all they could handle. That game looks like it was a blowout, but that game was super close all the way through like the middle of like the fourth quarter.
Oh, Alabama's playing the Badgers in Wisconsin. Dang, man.
It's gonna be a good game.
Dude, there's nothing like Camp Randall, man. That place is, I mean, there's nothing like Madison. Madison is like, I lived in Madison for a while. Madison is great, man, especially during college. Oh, it's so much fun. Camp Randall, nothing like it. That place gets rocking. You know the jump around? You know what the jump around is, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that place, jump around, whoo, that stadium shakes, man.
I do like that.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of the funnest things. I miss it, but I don't know how the Badgers are going to fare against Alabama, top 5 ranked team in the country, but we'll see. But thank you for being here, Tighter. Really appreciate it. What up, MB Dyson? I says hello all. The sneaker is loose. Yes, it is. And we got Big Dog Pound in the house. Woo! That's, you can still hear my voice recovering. There you go. That's prime example. Voice crack. Kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing, limousine driving, jet flying. Justin's not going to finish it. He's just going to have nod.
I can't do it justice, man. I can't. If I felt like I could do it justice, I would. Where's Tech? I'll answer that. Yeah, Maker. I'm going to answer this.
Very soon.
We're not getting Tech next. We're getting Moff Gideon before Tech, and then we are going to be getting either Star Lord, or we're going to be getting the Joker.
Wow, Justin, with the crazy hot takes of literally the coming soon photo that Sideshow release. We're going to be getting probably these 3 things on the coming soon list. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, 3 or 4, whatever. Yeah, I think Attack is going to be soon, probably this month. We got Luis in the house. I think I missed him. He says hello to everyone. Thank you so much for being here as always, man. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see here. Who else we got? Christian says, Steve, I have a bad feeling we're not getting Padawan Obi. Dude, I don't know what's going on with the Phantom Menace 25th anniversary. I don't know what the hell. We'll see. Blood in, blood out. Woo! What up, Ryan? Ryan Sadler's now says, have you seen Romulus Let? I have not seen it. Justin has seen it. And there we go.
Oh, yeah. I got a review out for it, but I'll tell you what, I personally loved it.
Nice.
But I do have a review on my channel if you want to check that out.
Nice. Very nice. We got Thrones off using his favorite emoji, the Grail emoji that I made actually especially for him. I really did.
We need more alien figures, by the way, because I really want to go by backwards, but I'm really scared to do so. Because I feel like I feel like Justin's collection has been making some alien videos.
And I
feel like
the
market.
Cheap.
That's what I was saying. I feel like the market has risen even higher now.
Yeah, they were already high. Now they're crazy high.
They still look great, though, in my opinion. I wouldn't be mad if they didn't do a 2.0 because I feel like if you have that piece, that's like really special. But selfishly, I want a 2.0 so I can get it like a retail price for it. But
selfishly, very selfishly, we got long time Evil Empire member Tristan in the house says, I made it. I'm on the cell phone, but I'm here. This fire is no joke. All my SoCal people stay alert and safe. Yeah, Tristan was telling me about these wildfires in Southern California. That shit is careful, crazy, man. Like raining ash and smoke, like to the point you can't see shit. Yeah. Guys, be careful. I'm so sad to hear. It's devastating for people, and it makes me obviously like for the people that are affected by it, and then also just like all the animals in the forest and stuff, dude. It makes me very sad to even talk about it. Just the amount of life that's just impacted by it is very sad. So everybody stay safe out there. Stay safe out there. Ryan says, Dewback will be lucky to get that by next spring. Dude, I think we're in the window for it, aren't we? Look at this. It's
August through December, I think, on the... I could be wrong.
Now we're... Yes, yeah, so September to December now because it's the month change. But yeah, I think it was August. I think you're right, too, August to December initially. And the only thing left is the 2-pack. All the other stuff is waitlisted. Very interesting. This is interesting that the 2-pack is the one. It's almost like, I wonder if people bought them separately, thinking like, well, if I want to sell one down the line, but keep one. I don't know why you'd want a Dewback without having a Sand Trooper Sergeant. So, I mean, I'm never getting rid of this, so it doesn't matter. And I feel like this Dewback is going to be something like they're only making once ever, you know? Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be a true grail, I feel like, just because it's gonna be for Star Wars fans. Like you go over to somebody's house, you see it in their display, like having that Dewback with that Sand Trooper on it, man, that's gonna be insane.
Yeah, and if it drops by the end of this year, it's gonna be a while till we get it. It's gonna be, I would love for that to just be a grail for sure. I would love it. We'll see. Because, you know, those blurgs are sitting, and I know that's COVID times. This is different now, but I would love for that thing to just like be a true just gem piece. I really hope I hope it turns out really well. I hope it's not a letdown. I think it's going to. I think it's going to look great.
And the blurg is cool, but I think we can all agree that the Dewback is just a different.
It's iconic, right?
Like it is. Yeah. It's just the blurg is kind of. That's like a newer, like you said, it was during that time where I think they were over manufacturing a bunch of stuff anyway. So I feel like the Dewback's definitely going to be a grail piece for sure.
Tiger FLS is producing more of the 2-pack. Yeah, I can see that too. I can see that for sure. Because
good point.
A lot of people are going to want those. Collection Obsession says, Sneaker, do you have the Falcon Cockpit? I do not have the Falcon Cockpit from Jazz Inc. Nope. Not something that I'm not real big on just having like, for some reason, this has always kind of been how I am. I'm not real big on having like a subsection of a ship. And I feel like the cockpit is an awkward thing to display. I don't have anywhere where I could display it. If I put it in one of these, it would be sideways and it would look really funky. And then you have to house it with figures. So it's really hard. Like I'd have to get all those figures either out of my main display and put it into it, or buy doubles of those characters. And I'm just not, that's not for me. Not for me. It is cool though. It is cool. Look at this guy. Cage says, that sucks here, man. Just remember they have the style and profile, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. Woo!
See, that's good. I can't do, that's why I don't even try. Cause that's, I can't do it like that, man. That's good stuff right there. Do you think Cage, if Cage was a wrestler, do you think he would be a heel, or do you think he would be like a what?
Oh, Cage, I know you just heard that question. Let the man know. Would you be a heel or a baby face if you were a wrestler? Because I know Cage is a huge wrestling fan. Him and I usually do live watch parties for like we do videos, a Zoom call, and watch live events together. Oh, nice. He's gonna answer that question. He's gonna hear.
So you already know the answer. What he would choose?
He'd be a baby face before he even answers. Before he'd be a baby face. I'm
but do you think he would? Do you think he would be like he would do both? Kind of like he would start off
straight baby face, man.
Gotcha. Okay.
The people would love him. The people would love him.
That's awesome.
Honest Answers in the house channel member as well. What up, dude? Thank you so much for being here. Packers may not make the playoffs, but playoffs would love out. It's going to be very interesting. I know they're saying MCL sprain. I thought he tore his ACL the way his knee popped. I saw you watch the slow motion, the mechanism of injury, saw the knee pop. It shifted a little bit. I thought you typically don't see that unless somebody tears their ACL. I was wrong. He only sprained his MCL. They're saying 3 to 6 weeks. 3 weeks on an MCL sprain is very, very early. Very early. So I would probably put him more towards the tail end of that. And hopefully the Packers also don't have an RG3 situation where they ruin the man's career by trying to force him back too fast and they jacked up his knee even more. You know what I mean? So hopefully they take his time, just pay the dude big money. But thankfully he didn't tear his ACL. That would have been catastrophic for the Packers. So there you go.
He'll be back by Thanksgiving.
Yeah, he'll be back by Thanksgiving.
And by then they'll know kind of if.
Oh, he'll be back way before then. I think he'll be back before Thanksgiving.
Well, all I was getting at was like, say he's out 2 months. By the time that he comes back, like, where are they going to be sitting? Are they going to still be in the hunt? Are they going to feel? I think that'll dictate how quickly they try to get him back. But yeah, they need to protect the franchise, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got Doc Bat in the house. Says good evening, all. What is up, Doc Bat? Thank you so much for being here. We got Striker 47 in the house. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. He says, I saw the Beetlejuice. It was good. I'm planning to get this new Beetlejuice from Hot Toys. And the price is fine because of the tombstone and the second head sculpt. We're going to talk about it. Good points. Yep. Grand Admiral Thrawn's off says, is Justin's favorite Star Wars movie The Last Jedi? Honest question. Ask for a friend.
Definitely not an honest question.
What is your favorite Star Wars movie? We've talked about this, but I forget your answer.
It changes every now and then because I like to break them up into trilogies. But my favorite one, man, if I had to just pick one that I would want to rewatch over and over, I mean, honestly, man, Phantom Menace, dude. I've seen Phantom Menace so many times because that was the first one I saw. So like, there's always
a lot too.
Like the first one I saw in theaters, but like that's the one that I would have the most nostalgic pull for. But I always say, like, my favorite of the original trilogy, even though I don't think it's the best movie, is Return of the Jedi. I don't know. There's something about that movie. It's wacky. It's fun. I love like the final like 30 minutes of it. Like, I don't know.
There you go, Thrawn's Office.
But Thrawn's Office, you already know what I think about The Force Awakens, bro. But I don't want to get into it because I'll get a lot of hate on it. But I love The Force Awakens too. So
42 minutes in, not even through the chat yet. Joe says, I'm hoping to get Supergirl sooner than later personally. Yeah, I'm not getting that figure. Are you getting Supergirl, Justin?
I actually think I might. You
didn't pre-order though?
I didn't pre-order, but I've seen the updated sculpt, and I actually watched the Flash movie like last month, and I thought for the most part it was shit. I'll be honest, but the parts that really worked is when Supergirl gets into the movie. Like once she's in the movie and it has her in it, I actually think it's pretty good. But the CGI in that movie, we could go on for this. Like, dude, it is insane how that made it to the final cut. Like, cannot get over
the babies, dude.
Dude, I can't believe that made it to the final cut. Like that movie already cost apparently like 300 million. It's wild.
The baby's falling out of the sky, and nothing's gonna happen to these innocent babies. Yeah. Like, this is such a waste. You know how much production probably went into just doing that? It's just pointless. It was so pointless.
But I do think the Supergirl figure, I think it's gonna look damn good. I'm actually tempted to get it. So I don't know, man. I've stopped saying I'm getting stuff because I put myself in a corner of like, oh shit, I said I was getting 45 figures this month, so I'll just say we'll see. But it's going to look good. I think if you're getting it, that's going to be the only one you get of that version of Supergirl. No question. So I could see it being.
Well, yeah, because she's done.
She was great. She was great.
Yeah, she did great. I thought she did great as well.
I thought she was amazing in it, personally.
Honest Ansel says, yeah, great review of the new Alien Romulus movie. Totally agree with you. There you go.
Honest Ansel, I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you so much.
Louis says, 41 watching. Oh, sorry, I went way ahead before you could even say thank you. Justin says, thank you, Honest Hansel. It means a lot to him. I'm just repeating.
Seriously, thank you.
There you go. Luis says, 41 watching, 17 likes. Let's show EvilSneaker some love and support by smashing that like button. Yes, I see 25 likes now. We got 44 people in here. So please, guys, help me get 19 more likes if you're watching. Please just take 1 second to go ahead and smash that thumbs up button with your own thumb. That'd be awesome. Brad says, well, a longtime channel member, Brad Cormack says, hey, all evening watching Sunday Night Football. Go Lions. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. I grew up about an hour from there, so I've been to a few Lions games. Fun fact.
Yeah.
I was going to say, fun fact, every Lions game I've been to, they've won 3 games at Ford Field I've been to. Wow. They've won. I should have bought a lottery ticket back at that time, but there you go.
Interested to see how the Lions do this year. It's always interesting when a team like arrives, you know, and the Lions have definitely arrived finally. Now the pressure, like now it's Super Bowl discussion. Like last year, just having a great year, making the playoffs was enough. Now there's those Super Bowl expectations. It's going to be interesting to see how they perform this year with that. I think they have a good chance.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
We got Grand Moff, Eric Hankey in the house. What is up, man? He says hello to everyone. He says the dewback will drop into this year. Be a great Christmas present. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you so much for being here, bro. Really appreciate it. Cage says babyface. For sure.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Cage like sneaker. If I go heel, I can't go back. I don't know if I'll ever go heel on a stream. I was telling Cage, like we were talking about streaming and stuff, and like I was like, the only way I go true heel is if like something like something's gotta really piss me off. So like for me to go off on a live stream, something's gonna have to really bother me to literally be live and just go nuts.
I feel like when you go heel, it'll be like Kurt Angle. It'll be like when Kurt Angle went heel. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming you watched it back in the day. I mean, that's Attitude Era is kind of what I don't really watch the current stuff, but you know, back when, you know, they had Kurt Angle, Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold, all that stuff. But Kurt Angle was that guy, man, who like, you know, I think he started off being a baby face and then he slowly became heel and then he became like a psychotic heel by the end of it. I feel like that would happen with you is you would do it for fun and then you'd realize you like it and then you just go completely.
Cage is probably just dying right now. Cage loves Kurt Angle. He's got a signed picture of Kurt Angle.
Does he got that picture? He's just like,
he loves Kurt. I don't know. No, he doesn't have that one. I don't think. No, he doesn't have that one. Perk Angle. Yeah, this is a bad nickname for what they used to call Kurt Angle because he was, man, he was crazy. He was crazy. That's why you never see Sneaker go full heel. Darth Malik's missing Lord. Joss is evil. Who's your top WWE wrestler right now, male and female? Female, Rhea Ripley, 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
No question.
I don't even watch it, and I'm agreeing with that.
Rhea is, and it's crazy. Cage can attest as well. When I first started watching wrestling again, I remember I saw Rhea, didn't know who she was, and I was like, they need to put the title on her. Like, what are they doing with this person? Like, she's above and beyond a lot of wrestlers. Like, and then they just, like, from there, she just kind of kept growing and then worked her way to the top. She's awesome. Who's my top WWE wrestler right now is male.
You can't pick Logan Paul.
No, I wouldn't. So, I got probably Cody Rhodes, man. One of the great baby faces, but also I will say it's really hard for me to pick a top male because I also like I like Seth Rollins, but he just takes a lot of L's. Also Cody Rhodes kind of the easy answer. I really like Gunther. You know who Gunther is?
Hell no, I don't know who Gunther is.
All right, we gotta stop.
No, I know. No, I know who he is. He's that guy. I know who the people are just because I've seen like advertisements. Yeah, he wouldn't be on my...
I don't want to get demonetized, so I want to keep going. Dun, 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 dun. He walks out.
I'd probably say my favorite right now is
WWE Talks got me kind of hyped up.
I'd probably say my favorite right now, Rhea Ripley for sure, and then Rhea Ripley. I say Rhea though because
dude, you cannot.
She's like a Rhea. She's like a Ray of Sunshine when she comes out.
I thought you were gonna say she was like a Rhea Skywalker. I thought you were going there because you love the sequel so much. I thought you were gonna say she's like a Rhea Skywalker.
For me, I'd probably say, man, that's tough, man. Probably. I don't know. I'll come back to you because I don't know any. I'm just now realizing I don't know many wrestlers from the current.
There's not a lot going on with like the male wrestlers. Like I also really like Roman Reigns. Like I like Roman for who he was, like as a heel, and just like, you know, I kind of got sick of him winning so much because the way he kept winning was like there was interference every time, so that gets annoying. But I mean, you can't knock his greatness too at the same time. There's a lot of like good like male wrestlers right now.
I'll
CM
put it
Punk,
this way.
Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton. Like, there's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, and the thing for me is like with wrestling, you know, I used to be super into wrestling. I mean, I was even into WCW, man. You know, NWO, the Wolfpack, all that stuff. You know, like, I mean, you know this. That's when I was super into it, man. I just haven't gotten into it. The thing is, I really think I'd fall right back into getting into it again. Like, it is very addicting. It's like a soap opera in a way. It's just the storylines, all that different stuff.
Man.
So every now and then I'll watch some of the pay-per-views when they throw it up on like Peacock. Like they'll throw up like, you know, a SummerSlam. I'll tune into that every once in a while just to see. So
Yep. Yeah, no more pay-per-view. You just got to have Peacock or WWE Network. Now they call them premium live events. But yeah, dude, I grew up in Attitude Era. You know, like Stone Cold, The Rock, Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian. You know, yes, we can relate. Enough of the WWE talk. If Hot Toys made WWE figures, I would be toast. Oh my gosh, I'd be so screwed. Ryan says, if the ARF Trooper and ATRT took over 2 years and Obi-Wan's beard is taking so long to be sculpted, I would not be surprised. Talking about the dewback taking a while. Yeah, we'll see. Batman Collectible says, better get a backup. Malik Willis came from the Titans. He's garbage. Heard Green Bay's in communication with old Ryan Tannehill. Know him all too well also for the Titans. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know who they're going to take. Let's see here. Ryan says, sorry guys, not trying to be negative. I just want my toys. Y'all understand. Oh no, I don't think you're being negative at all. With how long we're waiting for stuff lately, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Like dewback. This is the thing. Dewback comes out end of this month. Probably aren't seeing it till January. That's just what's happening. Unless they
I still don't have Anakin.
Unless they do a holiday rush and I don't have Anakin either. Attack of the Clones. I'm waiting on that one too. Cage says he does have that one, the signed photo of Kurt Angle. He signed 500 of them and he got one.
Nice, dude. That's awesome, man. Who was Cage's guy growing up, man? Who was Cage's guy in the Attitude Era? Do you know?
Cage, who's your Attitude Era guy? Well, I know Cage just loves Kurt Angle. I don't know who else he would say is next. BDP says his favorites are Rhea and Roman Reigns. There you go. We got Riley reviews in the house. What's up, Riley? He says, what's up, guys? Hope you're doing well. Guys, if you haven't, go check out Riley's channel. There's some really cool stuff over there. I know he just reviewed a couple NR figures. That Aragorn figure, man. That Aragorn figure is just... I gotta stop. Thinking.
Well, dude,
gotta stop.
I noticed Riley had posted the Harry Potter review.
Yep, just posted that one.
I can't watch it because I'm just so jealous of it. Like, I'm so jealous that, you know, I'm
Justin
happy for Riley, but...
Justin needs... Riley, if you don't want your in our Harry Potter, reach out to this gentleman right here. You might want it.
But I'll check out that review, Riley. It looks, just on the thumbnail alone, dude, it looks awesome. Looks great.
Cage says, Justin, you're welcome at our next watch party. Dude, you want to join up on WWE?
Dude, I might get back into it, man. I might get back into wrestling.
You should, so then we can start talking about it.
That's what I'm saying. Even talking about it's kind of getting me excited again, man. So
Yep. Darth Malik's missing Lord Justice. He's a big fan of the Japanese women wrestlers. Yep. From AEW. King Dingling, what's up? King Dingling says Braun Breaker, man. Yeah, he's like kind of like they're elevating him right now. They're elevating him. Batman Collectible says, taking my son to SmackDown in Nashville beginning of October. Bought the VIP package. See if that was worth it. Yeah, I know he's a wrestling fan as well. Yep. King Dingling, you have great taste. Crail. Kate says Kurt Angle early 2000s, but Attitude Era was The Rock. See, for me, Attitude Era was Stone Cold, Tag Team, Hardy Boys. No contest. What up, Andreas? I knew he was in here. Grand Admiral Andreas IB hanging out. Says Kane, Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold, Mankind, Hardy Boys, Degeneration X.
I'm shocked you didn't say Dudley Brothers, man. I pegged you as a Dudley Brothers guy.
Break it down. Nah, dude. I mean, I like them. Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley.
There was a triple threat tables, ladders, and chairs match. I think it was at WrestleMania. Hardy Boys, Dudley Brothers, and somebody else. Dude, it was
Edge and Christian, man. TLC,
Edge and Christian. Dude, that was an insane
best matches
match,
ever.
Dude.
Best tag team matches ever, hands down. It will never happen again.
Dude.
Never be replicated like that again. We got Danny in the house. What is up, Danny? Well, if it ain't the evil bastard and the... How you figure? What's up, Rose? What's up, Danny?
Danny. Thanks,
I'm not sure why I'm the evil bastard tonight, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
They want you to go heel. They want you to go full heel.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna start calling me names in the chat. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're pretty much through. Thrawn's office likes the Bushwhackers. Are you being serious? Thrawn's office? Did you ever watch wrestling, or do you like wrestling?
Yeah, better question at Thrawn's office. Have you ever seen the movie with Daniel Stern, Bushwhacked?
Nope.
The 90s comedy, Bushwhacked. Hilarious film.
Nice, never seen it. MB Dyson, Road Warriors, aka Legion of Doom. Some of my favorite ways back in, or some of my faves way back when. Yes, okay, I did read that right. Cool, man. Dan says I was going for a Dutch meets Dylan moment. Love you, bro. Thank you for being here, Danny. Really appreciate it, man. Don't worry, I didn't take any offense to your comment. I thought it was funny. What up? Nomar says Steve's whole collection giveaway hashtag I agree. So don't get these hashtag I agrees going in here like a sideshow. Brian says always enjoy y'all's show. Thank you so much, man. Hope you guys all enjoy the show tonight. We are 55 minutes in. You guys had some good just like topics, so I wanted to give you guys some good time in the chat tonight, because we usually kind of branch off that a little bit as always. So we'll talk about Beetlejuice. Let's talk about Beetlejuice. Dean says, no, I'm officially excommunicated. I have 1 hour to flee. Good luck. Good luck. All right, let's move it on over. We're going to keep the chat in the box tonight. What do you think? What do you think, Justin? How are we looking?
It looks good, man. It looks good. And the first comment was movie was ass. Now it lives on forever in YouTube history.
No, look at that. Look at that. First time I pulled up the chat, movie was ass. So Justin, you've seen the movie. I have not seen the movie yet.
Yeah.
I have not seen the movie. Seen the first one. Haven't seen this one. I'm going to let you have the floor here first when it comes to this figure. Let's maybe talk about this figure. You can just talk whatever you want. This figure, the other Sideshow figure, or the Sideshow figure as well. Give me your thoughts. See what you think. People must hear.
Yeah, I think this looks really good. Actually, I think the price point for what these figures are going for now and what you're getting, I don't think it's a terrible value. I mean, I know it's not artisan, but you're getting some type of, it's not sculpted hair, which I think is a great decision. That second head sculpt with the tongue and the eyes is insane. You get some really good accessories with this one. The only issue I have with it is it's the newer Beetlejuice. It's an older Keaton sculpt. I on a lot of these pictures, me personally, I don't see Keaton. I really don't. And I think it's still going to be... look, we're obviously going to be having to compare this to Sideshow. It's just the nature of it. They're both coming out. I personally, not saying it's going to be a better figure, but I'm personally more excited for the Sideshow one because it's from the first movie. I actually like that look for Beetlejuice better. I think the sculpt looks better. And that's a bias for me, just wanting that version of the character. Now, granted, I could see myself getting this one to do exactly what is shown right here. I would love to have that sculpt.
This is cool.
And the tombstone is a great accessory. And the Sideshow one, you don't get much with it. That's the one negative. It's at 280, 285, and you don't get hardly anything with it. So that's a problem. But this is pretty good value considering that Sideshow one's 280, 285. With everything you get with this one, I think it's actually pretty good value. So I could see myself getting both, but I'm not giving up on the Sideshow one. I'm actually rooting for that one, and I'm going to be keeping it.
Did you pre-order it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
I'm hoping we get it before Halloween. I mean, I'm not anticipating it, but I'm hoping we get it before Halloween. I'm hoping with Beetlejuice coming out, or with Hot Toys announcing this, that maybe Sideshow gets this out to people a little quicker. Because if not, maybe people start canceling if they're having to wait even longer. That's the one advantage they have, is you can maybe put it on your shelf next month. So
yeah, I feel like this one puts collectors in a tough spot, because if you're only in for one, you have to decide, and then if you're a huge Beetlejuice fan, you're going to be in for over $600. So it's tough, man. It's tough when you get these couple of different options. Granted, they are like different enough. For me, they are different enough. I think the general consensus too, probably for a lot of people, is like, I'm just guessing that people said, I wish Hot Toys would have just done an original version as well. I feel like a lot of people would be happy about that. But I think this looks great, man. I think this looks great. And the main thing for me, and where's this comment? I wanted to bring this up. Christian Lopez, what's up, Christian? Thank you so much for being here. Says Tombstone, 2 sculpts, weathering and wool hair takes the cake over Sideshow. I agree in that when you look at value here with what you're getting, Sideshow to Hot Toys, for $50 more, you get like you get a Tombstone and a second head sculpt. Honestly, to me, $50 more, a second head sculpt is enough, especially in this case. In this case, what you're getting, you look at what head sculpts typically go for Hot Toys on the aftermarket, like secondary. If you want to just buy another head sculpt of something that's even somewhat popular, you are going to pay, like you're going to pay a premium for them. So I think value-wise, 280 versus 330, it's really hard to beat this. For $50 more, you get a Tombstone. You don't just get that plain like black hexagon base like you do with the Sideshow one. So just from that standpoint, it's really tough. This also, I don't know like what product they're using for the Sideshow hair, but this hair looks like it's better quality probably too. And we know that it's like we know it's not like I'm still confused what artisan, if it's wool implanted or the way that the technique that they use to put it in is different. I don't know if they're just taking this and then just like gluing it on there as like almost like a wig style, just like gluing it on there and then like styling it. But I do like they're using wool hair on this. I'm going to guess the wool is a higher end product than what we're going to get on the Sideshow version. So this is kind of what I was talking about with the Scum and Villainy line, man. Like you get this other Beetlejuice Sideshow figure and you look at the price and then you see the Hot Toys one comparatively, and then you automatically think like, oh, the Hot Toys one is a better value. You know what I mean? Like if a Greedo was announced by Hot Toys tomorrow and he was $320, $330, I would be very mad if I pre-ordered the Sideshow one. You know what I mean? Because you're probably going to get more value for your money in that case. So it's just, this is like a perfect example, timing wise, of like the Sideshow one just being shown and then this one now being shown. So puts collectors in a tough spot. Thankfully, I don't really have a lot of stake in this. I'm probably not going to get either. I do want to see this movie. I just haven't been able to see it yet. I do want to see the movie, but I don't think I'm a big enough Beetlejuice fan really to get a figure of it. But I think it looks good, man. I think it looks good. Again, I haven't seen the movie. I feel like if I saw the movie, I'd probably have a little bit better, like more of an opinion on it. This is really cool.
Most people are going to go with that because the default sculpt to me just doesn't look great. I mean, it really doesn't. I mean, I've seen the movie. Even when I go back and look at the trailers, now right there, you get a little bit of Keaton. But I'm just telling you, man, in the movie, like for whatever reason,
like this does more.
It does, but this default sculpt, it's weird that this default sculpt doesn't really fit the character, man. I know that sounds kind of weird. The smile, I don't know how to describe it because I'm liking that they're having a smiling face, that we're seeing the teeth and stuff. I love that, but there's something off about it. Like there's something off about the look he's giving. It just doesn't. This isn't the version of the character we got, like in my opinion, in the sequel. Yeah. Granted, I think it is the better value with everything you get. It looks. It's a great figure. I mean, everything else looks great, but if I'm just comparing the two sculpts, I actually personally think I prefer based on the proto images, the Sideshow one.
Yeah, see, that's where it's kind of tricky for me because I look at this and I'm like, this looks good. I think like this looks good. Head sculpt is good. I like, obviously, rolling eyes are awesome to have. You get your choice of 2 sculpts, but I haven't seen the movie. So like, I feel like when you get the movie representation of the character and like you go watch it, you see how the character interacts, like you get a different perspective on whether or not this sculpt portrays the character. I think that's like a really important thing when it comes to collecting like these figures. You want like their expression in the moment to portray whatever they are in the movie. So this is an example for me where I feel like this looks good, but I haven't seen the movie. You know what I mean? So your take is a little bit different, which I think is a good point. We got Renz in the house. What's up, Renz? It says Monday Nightmares. Here we go again. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. It's kicking in.
We gotta get rid of those Monday Nightmares, man. We gotta get rid of those Monday Nightmares for Renz and all the other people who are in a different country or time zone.
But you know, the better smile would have been one of like showing a little bit of teeth and like him almost like Showtime. You know, it's hard to do it. Like I'm not gonna be able to look at Beetlejuice, but if you've seen the movie or you've even seen the promotional material, for whatever reason, man, the smile just seems off to me. And I think
like
they
the
wanted
Sideshow
to do
one is a little bit better in that instance. Like
yes,
yeah. Honestly, it says movie was okay. I thought the first one was okay as well. Sideshow head sculpt looks better, Hot Toys better, everything else. Interesting. There you go.
I pretty much agree with that. I pretty much agree with that as well.
Andrea Sabi says, do we have pics or video of the Sideshow one? Yes, we do. Look at this. Boop. Oh, wait. Boop. Look at that. Look at that. Here we go. Let's look at this one a little bit comparatively. So the hair, I mean, is obviously different on this one.
Hair's wild.
Hair's wild. But definitely like the smile on this one is like, it's definitely different. It's definitely different. And like, it's crazy that this character is like, we're talking about a time period of how much 30 plus years apart. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. So, this figure still looks cool. It's just, it's tough when you're like the amount of money that we're talking when you can get so much more for your money from Hot Toys. That's where it just gets really tricky, at least for me. But you're getting this one for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna commit to it because I got a few Sideshow horror figures on pre-order. I got like David from Lost Boys. I got Pennywise. I got some. I got this one. So if this one comes out and it's not good and I'm not happy with it, then that's an easy cancel. Again, I'm probably gonna keep David from Lost Boys just because I don't see Hot Toys ever doing that. Sure. But like the Pennywise, I might. Again, I'm gonna give Sideshow a chance to like impress me. Like they're getting up there with price. They're horror figures. I do have the Michael Myers. There's some issues with the head sculpt with that one, but overall the tailoring and the body I think is pretty good. And so I'm willing to give it a chance. And plus, I just want this now. I don't want to wait till next December to get one. And plus, I like this version of the character better. So somebody said it. I think it was Thrawn. Like with the new one, you could just put it on that eye and tongue head sculpt, and you could pass it off as the first one. That's a really good point. I agree with that. But I don't know, man. There's just something about this. This captures Beetlejuice. I don't even think this captures it perfectly, but this captures Beetlejuice, at least in my opinion, a bit more than the other one. But with everything you get with the Hot Toys one, it's very tempting to go with that one, or at least maybe pick up those accessories for your Sideshow one, just because those are, that is for $50 more, you're getting a lot more with it. Yeah, there's that comment from Thrawn. Yeah. And also like this in here, this detailing, if we go back to like this one, switch this back here, like look at the detailing more so in here, like on this one, like it's just a lot more detailed in here. Just in the sculpt has a lot more detail just in general. Like we always talk about like in Hot Toys, you can see like all the wrinkles and all the facial expression, but then when we go back to this, you just don't see it nearly as much as far as the facial features go in the sculpt. I think that's another, like that's another thing too, is like it just looks kind of not flat. I don't want to say it looks bad because this looks good. Like I think this looks cool. You know what I mean? I think it does look good. Like I said, I don't really have too much stock in either of these. Like this is not something that I'm going to be getting. I'm going to watch a movie. I'm probably still not going to get it. Let me get some comments here. Brad says, I'm passing on this. I have too much coming. Here, let me go back to this one here. Stacy also says, looks great, but I have too much on pre-order already. I will have to pass. I think it's going to be a problem for a lot of people. Looks great, but you have too much on pre-order already, right? You have to pass. MB Dice says, looks good, and I have a growing Keaton collection, so I may have to go for it. Very nice. That's very cool. We got Pop Culture Relics in the house. What is up? Thank you so much for tuning in. It says, terrible smiles too much, and I'm not seeing Keaton in this. Is this kind of how you feel, Justin, as far as like the smiles too much? Yeah, 100%. I think they wanted to show off the teeth, but at the same time, a lot of he's like, he's doing a lot of this. He's not smiling like this a ton in the movie. And I know that seems like it's being very like, I'm trying to find something wrong with it. And maybe I am, maybe I am because I've had the Sideshow and pre-ordered for a while. But the sculpt is the issue with me. Everything else of this figure is like a must buy for me. Like if I'll put it this way, if the other Sideshow one didn't exist, this would be a no-brainer for me, even though it's not from the first movie. But to be fair, there's just something off with the sculpt. I don't know how to really articulate it other than to say it just looks a little off to me. And I think it is the smile, actually. I think that has something to do with it for sure.
Let me get to a couple other comments here. I'm just looking because I'm a little bit behind. Andrea says, I personally don't see Keaton fully in the Hot Toy sculpt. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people agree with this. Brad says, I'm with you, Justin. I don't see Keaton in that sculpt.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrea says, I saw the second movie and understand he looks different from the first movie, but I'm not seeing it. There you go. We got Fad Gadget in the house. What is up, Fad Gadget? Says, same here to Andreas IB. I want to like it more than I do, but Keaton isn't there for me. Interesting. IB says, note to Sideshow, improve the hair and you might have a winner.
Yeah, the hair needs to be better.
Definitely different.
Yeah.
We got Low Key Collector in the house. Says, up, fellas. What is up, man? Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Oh, Calvin.
Stacey says, this one looks like he's from an 80s hair band. Yep. Ekwan says, to me, the Hot Toys figure is like getting the Matrix 4 Neo. I don't want a reminder of how bad the sequel movie is on my shelf. What is up, Ekwan? Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, I mean, it's tough when you don't want the version of the character to represent, like if you don't like the movie too, that makes it tough, right?
Yeah.
To clarify it's not as bad. I see you saying it's not as bad. So to clarify, it's not as bad as the Matrix 4.
Yeah, I think he was saying that this is kind of equivalent of getting the Neo figure from Matrix Resurrections. Like he compares this Beetlejuice with that version.
It's like you get a version like you just don't want that represented for your, like if you can only get one Neo figure or one Beetlejuice figure, you know what I mean? So yeah. And then it's tough because like you look at the value. If Hot Toys would have done an original, people would be all over that. You know what I mean?
100%.
They'd be all over it. What up? We got Jose G. Hernandez, new channel member in the house, says on vacation, but just wanted to pop in to say hello. I'll catch a replay later. Hello there. Thank you for popping in, Jose. I hope you enjoy the replay as you are listening to it. Thank you so much for stopping in. Andreas says, I believe Sideshow had a live and Sideshow hair needed some work. Yeah, I saw they did a live and had some photos of that too. But yeah, it needs some work, but I don't know. Again, I don't really want to comment too much on it. I'm gonna leave it to you, like Beetlejuice drinkers. That's the right term, Justin. You have your Beetlejuice, and you say, "Oh, I got my Beetlejuice" or whatever. Right
well,
here.
it's a candied apple. It's called Witch's Brew, but it's like the can looks like the Beetlejuice suit.
There you go. SG Collectible says, I'll be getting both the new one. I'll pair it with the Flash Batman with the eyes popping out, like looking at himself as Batman. Very cool. Thrones Office says, I wouldn't be surprised if this sculpt came from a makeup and wardrobe shoot they did before principal photography. Just an expression he made in the shot and they were limited in looks to sculpt. That's a good point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like where it actually came from. Came from Fat Gad says, I'm guessing he has more wrinkles on the Hot Toy sculpt because he's 30 years older. That is a good point. The wrinkles are probably from that, but I feel like just in general that the like you can just see those kind of like more in-depth, subtle facial features on Hot Toys figures, just in general when it comes to their sculpts versus Sideshow. I'm just looking at this objectively from looking at photos. I also don't, disclaimer, I don't own any Sideshow figures. I'm just going based on these photos of what I see comparatively. So I'm kind of like an outside in perspective on these two, because like I said, I don't have any stock in these. This is not something I'm going to get. So I'm just trying to just compare the photos. Okay. Justin, is that the Tots pumpkin up there?
No. Well, it's yeah. I mean, it's Sam from Trick or Treat, and then I got the 78 Michael Myers mask.
Very nice. What else you got to say about this? You got any final thoughts? Any additions for Beetlejuice?
My final thoughts are my final thoughts are I should have been extremely excited when this dropped, and I wasn't. And I'm thinking 50% of it is because we have that Sideshow one that's very soon. But I think the other 50% is that sculpt. Like, I'm a big, like, sculpt really for me is like, I'd rather have a great sculpt than all these accessories. As good as these accessories are, if like I look on the shelf and I'm not seeing the actor, I'm not seeing the likeness. So maybe that's why I'm not as excited. But with that said, I do think that this version is superior in many ways. But I still think I'm going to roll for sure with the Sideshow. I might pick this one up later because you never know, man. Hot Toys has been doing a great job lately of updating their sculpts. And so if they updated this one down the line, I mean, I still might even get it just for that second sculpt. So there is reason to get both, but I do understand with everything coming out, it's tough to justify. But the tailoring all the way to the accessories, there's a lot to love about this one. But I'm gonna give Sideshow a chance on this one. I'm gonna give Sideshow a chance. I'm gonna get that Beetlejuice. I'll take one for the team. If it's not good, I'll let everybody know. But I'm interested to see how Sideshow holds up, because at that price point, with as little as you get with it, it better be looking really, really good out of box. That's all I'll say. If they want to continue, especially now, they can get away with it with like that David from Lost Boys figure, because Hot Toys probably isn't going to make that one. So for characters, it's kind of like those Star Wars figures, Steve. Like, that's the advantage they have if they do characters Hot Toys isn't going to touch. But if they're going head to head with Hot Toys on like a figure like this, and Hot Toys is giving you all of this for just $50 more, man, I mean, that's tough to argue with.
That's why I say like the Sideshow Star Wars figures, like the price point is just, the value just isn't there for me when it comes to the price. When you look at, like, if you get a comparative like this with just so much more that you get, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, I don't have any like, I'm not gonna get these. Happy for you guys if you like Beetlejuice, and it's always good to have options too, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's nice, you get options. And for the people who have both in mind, or you're gonna pick up both, good luck to you. And that's just, oh man, it's tough to think about buying two of these right now with everything coming out and all these pre-orders. But at the same time, if this was like the character that I really love too, if I loved Beetlejuice, I'd want to get both of them. You know what I mean? So,
well, that's the thing too, Steve. Like, these are the type of characters that we've discussed before on the show. Is like, you know, Beetlejuice is that character that you really only need one, and that represents that movie for you. Like, Star Wars, Marvel, you get overwhelmed with all the options. This is one that if you just love the character, you love the movie, it's an easy decision that's made a little bit more difficult now because of the two options. But like you said, at least we get an option. Like, if you weren't crazy about that Sideshow one, now you got this one. If you really want the Sideshow one, now you might have one for the sequel. Now you can have two. So, but yeah, I think that some company really needs to, and Sideshow might be it. But I'm just telling you, man, these other companies better start making quality horror stuff. Because if Hot Toys ever decided to get the license to some of the stuff, now some of it they won't touch because I just don't think it has enough like global reach. But I don't think these companies want Sideshow or Hot Toys to all of a sudden start making some of these horror icons, because that would be, I just think that there's an opportunity in the market for like horror collectibles for 6 scale, and Trick or Treat Studios is doing a lot and for a good price point. But I'm not crazy about the finished product on some of those Michael Myers figures, even though it's accurate. It's like the bodies are kind of loose and all that different stuff. So all I'm saying is, as a horror fan, there's an opportunity to be making like some quality 6 scale horror figures of horror icons. I'm not talking about deep. I'm talking about like the major icons, you know, Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers. So it'd just be interesting to see, man. Like, I'm shocked that Hot Toys isn't giving us another Alien. I don't know if they're just kind of done with the genre or what.
I think it'll happen.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
It's correct. Especially because they're expanding that universe more too. Like, they're going to keep going. Hot Toys isn't done with it, I don't think.
Yeah. But Trick or Treat does a really good job. Like for the price point, I'm not going to hate on it because Trick or Treat offers a lot of good stuff, and they do a lot of good stuff with prop work as well. Like you can get some really cool like horror props and stuff. But in terms of the 6 scale figures, you can't complain at that price point. I mean, you can get some figures for like 140, 150 bucks, and so that's a nice option for you. I just personally would love to see the level of detail that like a Star Wars figure gets. Some of these horror figures get. So that's why I'm rooting for Sideshow, because if Sideshow's got the license and they're going to make them, I want them to put everything into it and really make a worthy addition to the display, you know? So
yeah, 100%, dude. I if I got a horror figure, the one I would get is Michael Myers. 100%. Yeah. SG says, hope Sideshow makes a Halloween Michael Myers with little hair.
Be amazing.
I want like a definitive Michael Myers figure.
It's crazy how people can't seem to get like everybody. There's a ton of custom work in horror figures. It's so bizarre to me that like companies can't get it right the first time. I mean, we see it with Batman, you know, the Bale Batman Begins. It's so strange to me how like the level of detail and articulation they put into it, that they come out of the box and there's big issues like that, like big issues like with the mask, the cape, you know, Batman, you know, it's interesting to me.
It is interesting. Collection Obsession says, I know not many here are Star Trek fans, but happy Star Trek Day. The original show premiered this evening 58 years ago. That's awesome. That's awesome. I know a lot of people personally never got into it, but I know a lot of people collect it, and I know it's a lot of people are fans of it.
What is that line? It's like X06.
Yep.
Dude, those figures look like a bunch
of
new
good stuff, right? Yeah, they do.
So I'd be
people collect those.
Yeah, dude. And I didn't get into Star Trek either. I mean, honestly, I got really into the new trilogy, you know, with Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto. Like, I really liked those movies.
Nice.
We thought there for a while, we thought Tarantino was going to make a Star Trek 4. Never happened. So I don't know if they're ever going to make another Star Trek with Chris Pine and stuff. I've heard they would, but I actually really like that trilogy.
Yeah, nice. I never got into it. I maybe will someday. Darth Malik's missing lower jaw is a good question. Do you prefer figures that cost less but have only the main accessories, or pay more for a lot of accessories? I pose them with only 1 or 2 things anyways, and the rest stay in the box. Justin, what do you think?
I have turned into, I used to think I was big time like deluxe every time, get as much bang for your buck, which I still think is the best bang for your buck, but I would prefer less accessories and more quality to the body, to the tailoring, to the sculpt. I honestly don't even need many accessories. You give me 1 or 2 accessories, that's all I need. Because 80% of my accessories never come out of the box. I'm never using them. You know, the Mandalorian figure, the Crow Mando, that's probably the one figure that I've changed out accessories the most on. Like one time I'll have him holding the pistol, one time it'll be the rifle. I put the spear in, with him before. So there is some fun to be had there. But yeah, dude, I think I'm getting to the point where like I don't need as many accessories. I'd rather have a really cool base and a cool figure and less accessories, I think.
Yeah, I would probably go more so with having more accessories, because I also like to take accessories from some figures and put them with others. A prime example of this is like Troopers are a really good example of this for me, because like the 501st, the deluxe one that came with like the Ahsoka helmet as well, like the Ahsoka painted helmet. Those come with so many accessories that like I can take all of those and put them in with like all the weapons and everything and put them into my Clone Wars display. And like have them like on the ground and stuff like that, and the extra jetpacks like kind of laying around like those bark speeders and stuff. So I like to kind of build off that or put different pieces with stuff. A really good example of this too is like Deluxe Bespin Luke, which I think I brought this up recently, is the Deluxe Bespin Luke. You know how he comes with that, he comes with like that half damaged Vader helmet, like where he has like the vision, or like he's in the Vader helmet, Luke is. I don't have that out of the box, but the Dagobah base comes with this end piece. It comes with like a kind of like one of those, like, I forget what you call it, where it's not like a holographic, but it's like you move the base and it's got that shimmer to it. It's got like that. It looks different when you move it. I forget what that's called, but the base, the hexagon base, comes with a little like diorama style end piece. And I put that with right here with my Yoda from Empire Strikes Back, Dagobah, and it fits like perfectly on there. Like it looks like it goes with Yoda, and it kind of expands like his little Dagobah ground. it looks so good. It looks so good. So I personally am more like pay a little bit more, get more accessories, get the deluxe, and see if it can go somewhere else. Because a lot of times now for me, like stuff can go somewhere else. So that's kind of how I do it. I like to take accessories out and put them in stuff, or kind of change up poses. Chrome Mando is another great example. He happened to come with all those swoop bike accessories. If you get a deluxe, like it's really cool having all the Boba Fett armor like hanging off the swoop bike, and like it comes with instructions on how to put it on your swoop bike. So that's a really cool piece. I don't really see a lot of people have. It's a swoop bike. And it's an awesome piece. There you go.
Yeah, lenticular is what a couple people in the comments are saying that you were referring to.
Lenticular, yes. Yeah. Thank you. I couldn't remember what that is, but like I'm not a huge fan of those bases that do that. I don't love that. It just looks kind of weird. It's just kind of tacky. It's got that like shine look to it. Just not a huge fan. But I left the hexagon in the box and I took that little end piece, put it with Yoda. But thank you guys. Yes, lenticular. Stacy says prefers less accessories, but really like when it comes with a diorama base. Diorama bases are awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Thrones off says I'm fine with Hot Toys accessories, but Mondo kills me because I feel like their figures should be $100 less, but they load them up with way too many accessories to pad the price. Yeah, it sucks.
That's true. I mean,
that sorry, go ahead.
No. I'll remember what I was gonna say. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's different when like you have to add accessories to bump up the price versus like they actually add value to the figure. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like some deluxes, you think like I think about deluxe like battle damage Kenobi Vader. Like if you get the deluxe, you get that Death Star kind of floor base that comes with it, along with like the battle like rock base. So like that adds value to it if you do a clean Vader as well, rather than just like, oh, we're gonna throw all this stuff in here to make it so it costs more. That sucks. But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I agree 100% with Thrawn's office on. Yeah, Tristan, 100%. I agree.
That'd be dope.
Conjuring as well, man. I'd be all in. Like that's what I'm saying, dude. That's why with horror, I still collect a ton of NECA figures, man, because they're doing the best bang for your buck in the industry, in my opinion. I just think that they do. Now, Trick or Treat does great stuff with props and stuff as well, but in terms of just figures, I really like what NECA's doing. But all I was gonna say real quick to what Thrawn said about the Mondo figures, I totally agree, man. I'm still getting the Mondo McCready, but there's something off with that. Like when I see other people, I know Connor had a review on it, and I even was talking to him about it a little bit. Like there's something, the realism isn't there. Like it's like there's the jacket looks really shiny and plasticky. Like the sculpt looks very plasticky and blocky, and the paint apps aren't great for that price point, dude. That's what I'm saying. Hot Toys gets a lot of flack and with certain things, and rightfully so, but you do get a lot of good realism with most of their stuff. Even if there is other problems with it, the realism is normally there. And if Mondo can figure that out, or some of these other companies can figure that out, then it'll be a lot better. But I just hate it because the IPs that these companies have are the ones I want to collect, but I'm not going to spend $320 on a figure that I don't think looks awesome,
Oh, sorry, Curtis. I was on mute for a second. Sorry, Curtis. Took me so long to get to your comment. I says, yo, guys, good evening. You're so sorry for coming in late. Dude, never apologize. Nobody needs to apologize for coming in late to the show. It's totally fine. But I do appreciate your sincerity. I had what started as the worst day ever. That is a bummer, man. I'm sorry. And then he says, then I ended up meeting with Giancarlo Esposito, Moff Gideon, and it turned into the best day ever. That's awesome. I've seen some fan interactions with him, like videos, just random videos, and he seems just like a genuinely nice guy. And it's like an actual, like, appreciates the fans and like is into it. He's into being Moff Gideon, which I think is so cool. He's in so many different things, and he's such like a high profile, high level actor. So like, I always get jazzed up when you see like the high level actors or like people who come into Star Wars who are that level, enjoy Star Wars and like really interact with their fans. And you know that like they truly like that character as a villain, which I thought he like was great for Moff Gideon. But that's awesome, man. That's awesome.
And I will say I met him during the height of Breaking Bad at a Walker Stalker Con.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I'll find a picture and I'll put it up on stream one day. Like I know I have it, I just have to search for it. But what's crazy is I was so nervous for some reason to talk to the guy And I've been going to conventions for years, but like this was one of the first years that I actually started paying to like get autographs and like talk to them at their booth. Anyway, long story short, you could get a picture where he's got like the box cutter to your neck, like from Breaking Bad, you know? And so I went there and I just said hello. We took the picture and then I said, all right, nice meeting you. And I left and he looked shocked because he's like, are you sure you don't want to talk a little bit more? Because the line wasn't like crazy because everybody was there for Walking Dead. But you could just tell he was a super nice guy. It's almost like he wanted more of a conversation from me. Because I was so nervous. I was like, thank you, sir. I'll see you later. Bye. Love you in the show. Because I just didn't, I didn't want to take up his time. It was one of the first like celebrity interactions I've had at like a convention, because I usually go and just, look at all the stuff. And I used to not ever like meet the celebrities, but that was just, I always kick myself for that. Cause it was like, I'm there to meet him. You're paying to meet him and talk to him. But I didn't want to like take up his time. I was like, I'll let you get to the next person, but I could have at least maybe talked to him for like 1 or 2 minutes, But yeah, it's just cool, man. He's been an actor for a really long time, and I love how he just stuck with it. And now because he was doing stuff, he was doing Spike Lee movies back in the day, like great actor. And now, dude, he's known for obviously Breaking Bad, getting into the Star Wars universe. I love it, dude.
Yep. Ekwan says, what I don't understand is why the deluxe version of Hot Toys, I'm gonna guess he meant like don't come with the standard base as well. Hot Toys, saving a quarter of. Oh. Yeah, I think I really wish it just came with both at all times. Some of them do and some of them don't. We talked about this in the past. Like, just include the hexagon base. Like, God, this thing is so cheap to make. Like, just include that in with it. Or, like, whatever, the rectangular base, hexagon or rectangular base with the diorama base, too. Sometimes it's nice to, like, have the option of either one, depending on how you want to put it in your display.
We won't give you a hexagon base, but we will give you another Grogu.
Yep, take another Grogu.
Yeah.
Andreas agrees with your take on McCready, Mondo.
Yeah, man. Just a little bit disappointed in that.
Curtis Booth says, he was so nice. I was late to his signing and he came back to meet me after he already went to leave. Wow, that's dope. He insisted on free selfies with my autograph. And because I was last, I got a private 10-minute meet. Got my Gideon Hot Toys base signed too. Very cool. That is awesome.
I think, yeah. Oh, dude,
Christian says I was super nervous to meet Hayden. He was the nicest dude. Yeah, that's cool.
One of the most like where I actually got to talk with them for a long time. This was when Bates Motel like was at the height and it just got done, and I got to meet I can't even remember his name. He plays the sheriff from Arrow in that. He was also in Lost, which is like my favorite show ever. It truly is. That's like my favorite show of all time. But I got to meet him, dude, and for the life of me, I can't think of his name. But he talked to me for like 10 minutes, and it was at Texas Frightmare Weekend, and that was just, now that convention has gotten just so big. But back when I used to go to it, man, you really got to spend a lot of time with the actors, and like it's just so cool when an actor that you are excited to meet is like very gracious with their time and very polite and just almost like a fan of you being a fan. Like they interact with you at that level, and it's not this celebrity and fan interaction. It's like
they're all people
talking about stuff. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's always nice when people don't get egotistical. You know what I mean? Tristan says, I meant Ivana Sanko. I think it's Ivana Sanko. I forgot how to say her last name, but Shinhati last year at Comic-Con was not herself. She called me handsome, and I literally froze like a deer in headlights.
Actor's name is cool. Nestor Carbonell.
She seems really cool too. I always see like her and Natasha Lizzo always are posting, like were always posting stuff together when like Ahsoka was happening and stuff, and they just all seem really cool. I remember the Ahsoka behind the scenes, everyone was riding around on that like mini land speeder or whatever, riding it around the set and stuff, or that mini like that mini car. It was funny.
Yeah.
Christian says, who's your favorite Lost character?
Quickly, I mean Jack, but when I've rewatched it like 3 or 4 times, but when I first was watching it, definitely Jack. But dude, on rewatches, and now that I've gotten older, for whatever reason, man, Desmond, I really connect with Desmond's arc in that show. I mean, all the characters are brilliant. That's just a brilliant. I could go on for hours as well, Christian. Brilliant show. I know not everybody loved how it wrapped up, but I just thought it was like a masterpiece show.
Never saw it. Never saw it.
It was really I mean, I know everybody says this, but truly groundbreaking with how they did the storytelling.
Like one of the biggest shows ever, I remember. Yeah, everyone's agreeing with Justin tonight. Great work, people. It was so much more special than a quick meet and greet, and it was so nice he took the time to come back. Shows he cares about his fans. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
MB Dyson says, I saw Tracy Morgan at my supermarket on Friday. Didn't know he lived so close to me. He was nice to everyone. That's cool. That is cool.
And every time I see Tracy Morgan now, I think of 30 Rock, where he does it's like a fake trailer for a movie, and it's called Werewolf Bar Mitzvah. And it's just hilarious. Dude, that show was so funny, man.
That is funny. What else? Got anything else?
That's it for me, man. That's it for me. I do think let's do one prediction. So let's do one prediction real quick before we sign off. Give me your true prediction. What do you think's coming out, and what do you hope comes out? And then we'll wrap up.
I think we will get one Star Wars announcement, a new figure this week. I don't know what it's going to be.
What do you hope we get?
I don't know. I really don't know. What do I actually want? Cool. I want a proper Return of the Jedi Luke is what I really, truly want. You know what? I think we're going to get a 25th anniversary Phantom Menace figure this week. That's what I'll say.
Wow.
That's my prediction.
That'd be wild.
And then I think we're going to get... I could see a Star Lord release because Rocket and Groot just came out. I could see them potentially going in the Marvel route and doing that, but I could also see a tech coming out too. You know what I mean? Bad Batch, they've been pushing out early. Every figure pretty much came out early. I could see them pushing tech out a little bit earlier than expected as well. So I would lean more towards probably tech. Padawan Obi, baby, let's go. Come on.
I think we're getting Moff Gideon this week, and I think we're getting 2 releases this week. I think we're going to get Moff Gideon, and we're going to get Star Lord. But I hope we get Bane. I just want to see how that looks in hand. Like that's like one of my most anticipated of the year, and I need to know that it's going to be a 10 out of 10.
Please, Qui-Gon Artisan, please.
Yeah, but I do think that my long shot is we get something alien related.
Wow.
I feel like that movie is so successful.
I think it's something's going to happen.
Romulus is so successful, and it's word of mouth, and like the weekends aren't dropping off huge percentage wise. There's not like a ton of great horror stuff coming out this September, October, like any big franchises. So I just feel like it'd be a great opportunity.
Yeah. Tick. Let's talk about the Bad Batch. Great show. You didn't watch Bad Batch, right?
No, my mind went to the animated show, The Tick, when he said that. So I was like, right.
Nope. Stacey says, think we'll get a Jar Jar. MB Dyson wants a modern suit Batman. Wants modern suit Batman to come out, making a custom old Bruce Wayne. All I need is that head sculpt. Very nice. Very cool.
I'm interested to see how that looks. Yeah.
Brian says Queen Amidala with the throne chair would be dope. I really hope we get this Padawan Obi. Eric says we need more Phantom Menace. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Justin, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. I gotta take it.
All right.
Hello. Yep.
I feel like this is a bit. Yep. Right?
What's the report? Okay. Sounds good.
He didn't let me in on this. But
Thank you, Darth Fulcrum. Thank you so much. We got a report, everybody. We got a special report. It's been a while in the making. Darth Fulcrum just called me. Okay. Darth Fulcrum. Okay. An Imperial shadow. All right. That's all you need to know. All right. We got something. Something going on tonight, baby. We got to end it on this short show. We got to end it on a special order from Darth Fulcrum himself.
It's wild.
We needed my blessing on the order being executed, and we are executing order giveaway. All right.
Wow.
Here we go for the channel members. Couple reminders. Channel member giveaways. The higher the tier you are, the more levels you get, or tries you get. So Evil Empire, you get a single entry, Grand Admiral 2, Grand Moff 3, and then Sith Lord 4. There is another tier, My Apprentice, which is my last tier. but it's kind of just like there for fun, and it's a really expensive tier. You get 10 entries for that one if you ever join. 10 entries. I'll just say 10, because I feel like it's like, yeah, it's a lot more money. But I got this already set, so if anybody joins right now, it's not going to count until the next giveaway. One thing I need to do. I need to make sure that the Morphine is out. I'll just leave him in there for now. He won the giveaway last time. I said, if you win a giveaway, you're gonna have to skip another one, but I'll just leave him in. If he wins, I'll just re-roll it. Justin, can you give me a number 1 through 60? Actually, let's go like 30 through 60.
30 through 60, we're gonna go with 41.
41, baby. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready. I think we're ready. Type ready in the chat if we're ready, guys. Let's get some.
Execute order giveaway. You guys are gonna hear some loud clicking for 41 seconds.
Oh, I didn't know.
41 second spin. Here we go. And we couldn't have picked 1 through 10 seconds. It had to be. Nah, dude, I want it to be a little bit longer. I love how people are just saying ready. Here we go. Who's gonna win this one? Who's gonna win? Batman Collectibles. Congratulations, Grand Moff of the channel. Batman Collectibles. Batman Collectibles, are you here? I know he was in here earlier. Let's see if he's still here. Congrats to you. I just want to see. I want to give him a second, see if he's actually in the chat. You don't have to be here to win, but I want to know if he's actually still in the chat. If not, I talk to him frequently, so I will let him know. But before I do that, I'm gonna give him a second. Brian says Hot Toys just notified him from the Hot Toys Wizard. While Christian said that was fire. Thank you, Darth Falcon. Well, okay. Batman Collectibles hasn't said anything, but shall we reveal? Justin's like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, no, I don't. I think we need to respin.
We need to respin.
I'm just playing.
So, Batman Collectibles.
Let's see what it is. It's a $20 gift card to Chili's. Oh.
Hey, Mace Windu. Congratulations, Batman Collectibles. You have won.
Wow.
A Mace Windu figure.
I can't believe you're giving that one away.
Fresh Mace Windu. One other thing about figures that I'm giving away. I'm opening these and checking these to make sure that they're okay, because I'm waiting a while before I do some different giveaways on stuff. So I'm making sure that stuff is good, because if anything goes beyond 30 days, just for future giveaways and stuff that I'm doing on the channel, if it's a figure, if I happen to do more figure giveaways, anything beyond 30 days, you're not going to be able to get fixed. So I'm taking it upon myself that if I get anything, and this is in agreement with Darth Fulcrum as well. Okay. If I get anything from Darth Fulcrum, the Shadow, shout out to Darth Fulcrum, that I'm going to inspect it and make sure it's good. So this is good. MB Dyson says, that your only Mace? No, it's not my only Mace. Mace is in my collection. I got him displayed. Actually a good figure. Top
tier Jedi.
Go. Thank you.
S tier Jedi would agree on that, right?
Dude. He's a decent figure.
He was the only one that could take down. He was the only one that could take down almost took down the Empire single-handedly.
No. Okay, just members got it good, man. Members got it good. So Batman Collectibles, I know it doesn't seem like you're in here now. I know you were in here earlier, but I will chat with him, and there you go. You want a Mace Windu, man. He's a cool figure, dude. I just opened mine. I've had him for a little bit of time, but I just opened mine. He's actually pretty, like, the sculpt isn't, I know people are like, oh, the sculpt like isn't, it's serviceable. I would say serviceable. Like, know people use that term as like, oh, it'll do, but I feel like it's decent. It works for Mace Windu. He poses really well. He can do some cool stuff.
Mace Windu deserves a better sculpt, though. We can agree, but yeah, I still think it's a good looking figure. Like it's really gonna pop out on the shelf too because of the lightsaber. You know, like the purple lightsaber. Have you checked that out yet? Does the purple lightsaber look really good, or are you gonna have to get like a custom?
The USB is not great.
Yeah,
it sucks because like the maybe like the first 25% of the saber gets lit up decently well, and then it just fizzles out from there. So it's really bright at the base because it's baselit basically. Base.
Do you think we'll get a new Mace when the Disney Plus series comes out with Samuel L. Jackson? I'm pretty sure that they're gonna make that.
Stop.
We got to see this. Dude, he survived that fall out of the window. You know that, right?
Dude, I would not put it past Disney to do it. Would not put it past Disney to do it, to be honest.
To start the show like they did Boba Fett, he just is like...
yeah. It just lands on the ground and then he gets up. Okay, what do we got? Howard Pot says, damn, congrats. Yes, congrats, Batman Collectibles. Darren, what's up? Darren 2501 says, anyone else see the quarter scale Anakin on Sideshow with both light and dark side switch outs? It's really tempting. Yeah, the Iron Studios one, it looks okay. It looks good. I'm not a fan of the base that has the really tiny buildings. Like, I'm just not a fan of the base of it. I thought they could do something else for the base, but it looks pretty cool. Chris says, Steve helped me secure my mace. Oh, yes, I did from Underground Figures, dude. Yes, there you go. Man's a legend. Thank you. We got Jeffrey in the house. What's up, Jeffrey? Look at my avatar. Mace is goated. He's got the lightsaber. A lot of people like Mace. A lot of people like Mace. Oh, gosh. Here we go, Tristan. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I'm not even going to read the comments out loud.
Obi-Wan had the biggest strength any Jedi could possibly have, you guys, and that's called plot armor. And Mace didn't get it.
You did not just say Obi-Wan had plot armor. Just stop it. Okay, you guys. Well, thank you so much, all the channel members. Really appreciate you guys. Again, giveaways, like any future giveaways and stuff like this. If it is a figure, it's channel members to show, you know, just like my support for everybody who has not only just anybody who is willing to, you know, spend any type of money to support the channel. I really appreciate it. A lot of work goes into this behind the scenes. And it's really awesome for you guys to show your appreciation that way. And I want to give back to you guys. So really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know Batman Collectibles has been a member for a while. So, congrats to him. Justin.
Yeah.
A very good. Where are you at? How many spaces away were we from you?
Man,
a few away from me. A few away.
All right.
In both directions. This is like the midpoint between both of your entries.
Yeah.
It's like a peace sign.
One day I'll get one, man. One day I'll get one. But I am happy for everybody. Like I said, that's really cool what you're doing. Steve didn't even. I know this sounds like what somebody would say, and they'd be lying. Truly, I had no idea he was doing that tonight. He keeps that really under wraps until the exact moment. I don't get the call from Fulcrum or whatever the hell
Darth Fulcrum.
Darth Fulcrum. I don't get those calls.
Dude,
but yeah,
huge
it's
shout
really
out.
cool to see, man.
Huge
That's
shout
awesome.
out to Darth. Huge shout out to Darth Fulcrum for hooking this one up, man. Darth Fulcrum.
That's awesome.
You're the GOAT. Hashtag join the Emperor. Thank you, Andres. Such good stuff. Yes, I don't tell you because then it's more fun. It's more fun for me.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell that was. You're like, I got to take a phone call. I was like, this seems like a bit, like taking
like
it on stream. Like,
hello.
Well, if it would have better if you would have had a flip phone. You're like,
hello.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah, it was funny, but yeah, it was cool. Justin, what do you got coming up on the channel?
I got a lot of stuff coming up on the channel. I'm actually
you're busy,
recording.
Man.
Yeah, I'm recording a lot of stuff. I have been really busy with content. I'm hoping everybody's enjoying it. I won't go on a huge spill. If you've seen the streams, you know, kind of the different stuff I'm doing on my channel right now, which I'll continue to be doing. But I actually streamed for the first time on Friday. The replay is up. I would try to fast forward to like 10 minutes in. It was something I just wanted to do. I had a lot of technical difficulties. Steve was helping me behind the scenes, but I didn't go live till like 11:15. I was supposed to. It was just an impromptu thing. But I'm going to be streaming weekly. I don't know the time, the like night of the week yet. Fridays are a good time for me just because it's like the weekend. I feel like I'm pretty fresh on Friday night. So I mean, again, I'm not committing to that, but I will be doing that. Nice. This is kind of like, you know, talks about movies primarily, but also some collectible talk as well. But I'm just testing some stuff out with that live stream format, but that was really cool. But other than that, if you want to check out some movie reviews I got on my channel, I just reviewed a bunch of, you know, Beetlejuice. I have a review of Alien Romulus. If you want to go check out, or at the very least, maybe just go support the videos, that'd be awesome. But as always, like I always say every week, just y'all being here for this stream is enough. So I really appreciate you guys and keeping it active in the chat. And yeah, thanks for being here. And yeah, it's been fun.
Awesome, dude. Yeah, I know you got a lot of stuff. Keep up the good work over on your channel. That's awesome. Thanks for being here every week. Thanks for being here tonight. What do I got going on? I've been doing just a lot of lives lately because I'm still revamping my display and cleaning up my basement. I know it's been taking me a while, but the lives have been fun. I started a new live show called Hello There for those of you who haven't seen it. I did one for Beetlejuice on Friday afternoon. So basically it's just a show where I do, like, if a figure either gets released or it gets announced, I just do a quick 30-minute, max 45-minute stream, kind of just give my quick hitting thoughts about that figure. So they're designed to just be quick rather than me pre-recording. If anybody can pop into the live, it's just more fun that way, kind of getting people's thoughts as well. So I do that. Just like if there's a release tomorrow, I'll probably do one tomorrow, or an announcement. So we'll see if that happens this week. And then you can always catch me on Wolfpack Wednesdays over on the Jedi Knights Watch channel with those guys. That's every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And then I've been streaming also Star Wars Outlaws, the video game that came out. I've been streaming that for charity. I've done 2 streams. I've been putting up like a scheduled stream on my YouTube for that, but I kind of keep just changing the date. It's pretty much can be at any time. I'll probably do one this week. My plan is to hopefully be able to do one this week, maybe for a couple hours or something. So shout out to everybody who's donated that. It's a charity stream that I do where people, any donations, 100% super chat donations go to local kids in need for toys coming up this holiday season. So I'm going to take all that money, go to a local comic shop and buy a bunch of toys and then donate them to an organization that gives toys to kids in the area. So really cool. It's for a good cause. I already raised over $130. So thank you to everybody who donated. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully, just like I thought I was going to get maybe like $100 for this, but already over that. It's awesome. So hopefully we can raise some more for getting kids some toys for the holidays. So I know kind of long-winded, but that's kind of what's been going on for me. Yeah, that's it. Justin, any last words?
Just a thank you to everybody, man. I think it's awesome what you're doing for the channel members. And yeah, man, that's just cool. It's a cool impromptu thing. I really like that. There is some bitterness there because I haven't won, but you know what? I'm going to take that. I'm happy. I'm happy for Batman Collectibles. I'm happy for the Mall Fiend. Now, if that would have been Bane or something, you know, now I'm a little angry. But no, all joking aside, man, that's awesome. Again, man, like I said every week, dude, just the chat keeping it going. So I just wanted to say thank you one last time, and had a good one. I know it was a shorter stream, but I have a feeling this week's going to be action packed. I just have a feeling. So
I think we'll probably get a lot more this week too. It's been quiet. It's been like really quiet for like the past week and a half ish. So I agree. As far as giveaways go, we'll see when the next one is. Stay tuned, channel members. Appreciate you all. Thanks so much. I tried to space these 2 out, but I don't even think it's been like a full month yet. But I've been wanting to do this one for a little bit, so I did it a little bit earlier than I anticipated, but I wanted to do it. So Keith says, let's go for a 4-hour stream again. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Depending on how much we get, it could be that next week, but depending, I mean, hopefully we get a lot.
Yeah, we'll see.
To talk about.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But okay, that's all I got. Thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate you all. Long live the Empire. Collect carefully.